There's one. There's one. Oh my gosh. Oh, it's bigger and strong. Over the last decade, I've caught fish in every corner of North America. From California to Mexico, Florida to New York, and all the way up to Canada, documenting it all on video for you guys. Yes, I got it! But as a video creator and instructor, I've generally left out one of the most important and the largest demographics in the world of fishing, and that is the bank beater, the pond prowler, the shore master. Yeah! In this series, I'm making it my goal to fish more bodies of water than I ever have before, but this time, from the bank. My name's Tyler, and this is 100 Ponds. Well, what's going on, folks? Welcome back to 100 Ponds. I love this series because I get to take you guys on my pond adventures, and we are almost halfway through. That's crazy. If you've missed the last few 100 Ponds episodes, they were some of my favorite of the entire series. Caught some big fish, had some awesome instruction for you guys, some teaching and learning. So if you missed those, I will leave those video links in the video description below. But here in Texas, we've reached the point where topwater is king. Summer is here to stay. I am in a sweatshirt, so we'll talk about that here in a second. Little weather change. But for the most part, summer is here and it's not leaving for a long, long time. And so for the sake of getting content for you guys, the next few 100 Ponds episodes are going to take place mostly in the early mornings. That way I can take advantage of any sort of hot topwater bite in these bodies of water. Luckily today we have cloud cover that extends the topwater, shallow, active feeding bite later on into the day than a normal sunny morning would. And so if y'all see me fishing a lot of topwater and basically nothing else but topwater, that's because that's the most high percentage thing to catch fish on camera for you guys. I say we quit the yip yapping, we get down to pond number 39. Looks pretty juicy to me. It's relatively open water. I can't tell water clarity yet, but from what I'm seeing on the bank here, it looks like it's 1 or 2 foot visibility. We've had a little bit of a cold front, which is kind of crazy for May. I'm in a sweatshirt and pants. And so that's either going to completely shut off the fish and they're not gonna bite topwater, or it could make topwater even better. So let's start off with the Mock Bay's Patroller. Since we have some winds today and super low light, I'm basically gonna cover this entire pond in the Patroller first. It's gonna be a lot of this. Making 3 casts, picking up the camera, and walking a ways. If I didn't have cloud cover, it would really be a game of covering water fast before the sun got up. But in case there is some kind of lunar bite window, I'm gonna go pretty fast here. Got him right here. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, baby. First fish, success. There we go. Definitely not the size that I like though. This right here is what I call an ice cream cone bass. Single scoop. I want me a triple scoop with a waffle cone. Collect the slime off of my treble hooks. Pretty simple tip here, but you never want slime or grass on your lure, no matter what it is. Crankbait, topwater, spinnerbait, chatterbait, because it will impede the action, even on the treble hooks. So always make sure you're getting all that stuff off before you make your next cast. But that right there is a success. I want bigger ones. I don't like the small ones, so we'll take it. Boom. I feel like I'm walking through the jungle. And we've arrived to the only rock structure. This here is like some old concrete. I don't know what the heck it was used for. It looks like it's been mostly washed out behind this neighborhood here, but it's the only point in the lake. So there's probably a fish hanging off this point if I had to guesstimate. Oh, there he is, there he is. That's awesome. Oh my gosh, that is so cool. I saw that fish wake to the left of my bait. Didn't think he'd come attack it, and yet he did. Boom. That's how you want to see him eat the Patroller, like that. Slightly larger than an ice cream cone bass. Still pretty small though. See you, buddy. I don't care what kind of pond, reservoir, lake you're in, points hold fish. Do I know why? Not really. I mean, I can guesstimate that, you know, points are next to deep water. Points have a lot of access for ecosystem. I don't know. Fish love points. I just saw another fish bust right here. There he is, there he is, there he is. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. That's a little bigger. That's a little bigger. Come on, come on. Bring it up in here. Man, they are stinking active. on this point. And I take it back. It's not really that much bigger, but we do love to see it. Awesome. Black patroller getting it done. I'm throwing black today because of the very low visibility. And if I catch one more stinking dink, I'm probably leaving this pond. Usually on a early summer topwater morning, you can kind of tell what quality fish are in your body of water. Now, you're never going to catch the biggest one usually. Normally, you got to fish deeper and slower for that. But if I keep catching little small fish, I probably know what's in here. And that's little small fish. Now, in every 100 ponds video, I normally catch fish on a variety of different lures, topwaters, crankbaits, worms, jigs. And so if I have an instructional video for the lure that I'm catching fish on, I will leave it linked in the video description for you guys to learn and check up on. I have a video that I just released, I think this week, detailing the differences and similarities between a plopper style lure like the patroller and a buzzbait, when you should throw each one. So I'll leave that video linked in the video description for you guys to go check out. I would highly recommend it. I think it would give you a lot of clarity when it comes to those two lures that are kind of similar, but accomplish their goals in totally different ways. Work my way up this bank. Great. Oh gosh, holy cow. Oh my gosh, that was insane. Whoa, that will get your blood flowing. This fish right here absolutely trucked that patroller. Didn't even get it in the mouth. Jeez Louise, that was fun. But yeah, I can tell just from all these fish, there's no big ones in here. And if there are big ones in here, they're not worth my time. There he is, got him. Beautiful. Yep, you know what, we're done. We're done with this pond. Smallest one yet. This is like half a scoop. Ow, ooh, he almost got me there. You are not the size we're after, my friend. Look at him, look at how small he is. He is so, Ooh, and I'm also currently stepping in fire ants, maybe? I don't know, yeah. You know what, fishing's like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get. I did not know if I was gonna get big ones, small ones, or no ones. And I got small ones, which you know what is better than no ones. But I say we head to the next pond for some big ones. In pond number 40. So pond number 40 is actually a golf course. And I'm not sure about the access to this course being public. So we're just gonna rock the chest mount. But I saw this one on the map a few weeks ago, came by and checked it out one day, and I really liked what I saw. So we're gonna bring ourselves the topwater frog only, because we have overcast conditions, and as you'll see here in a second, we have a nice bit of shoreline vegetation that makes a pretty hard line. So unlike the last pond and a lot of the ponds in the series that kind of have like an expansive vegetation, this one is just along the edge, and I really have no clue what's in there. And so I may come back here one day and throw a jig or a worm, because this looks just so dang juicy. Oh. I should probably be throwing a black frog. I just don't have any. I'm just making as much of a parallel cast along the side of this grass line as I can, because I'm pretty sure the water drops off quite a bit into deeper water past the line. So it's not like I think 2 or 3 pond episodes ago where I fished a frog in open water a lot. I'm pretty sure this pond here drops off a little faster, so it wouldn't be as effective. Oh my gosh, okay, that was a big one. That was like a 3 or 4 pounder. They're stinking in here. Oh gosh, dang it. This is a great situation to have a Texas rig to cast in there as a backup. I just don't have one, because I'm a dummy. Maybe this cold front did slow the fish down a little bit. It's totally possible. There's one. There we go. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Bring it in here. Bring it in here. Oh, yes. First one on the frog. And these guys here are pure Florida strain. That literally looks like a bass straight out of Florida. So if there are pure Floridas in here, that makes me have good thoughts about the size of these fish. Because that was a healthy Florida too. Sometimes Floridas and ponds can be malnourished, but that one looked good. Clean off the snot grass and get ourselves back out there, baby. Gosh, there's one. I yanked him across the water. My goodness. Ouch, 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 ouch. Stop it. Thank you, friend. See ya. Ouch. That guy had sharp teeth. Well, it's 2 decent ones. I want some bigger ones though. The first bite that I got, I'd like more like that. And in my opinion, we're coming into the best frog area of this pond. It's got a really cool feature, as you can see from the drone shot. It's got a little kind of canal separating the two larger bowls. And each side of this canal here is lined with not just grass, but also lay down trees. And is skinny enough to be able to cast to the other side where the houses are. So I can basically cover every single section of this canal. You know, a swim jig could also work really well here, I think. There's one. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I waited a little longer for that one, you little sucker. Beautiful fish, though. I mean, like really, really good proportions. Fat belly. And look at that, pop and perch, top of the mouth. That's how you want them to eat it every time. Beautiful. Cool. 2.5 pounder. I'm just feeling a big fish, folks. It's coming. I think some of these are bluegill. Yeah, I see a bluegill bed right here. Multiple of them, matter of fact. I think I'm in a bluegill area. So I posted on the YouTube community little forum area a few days ago about the price of gas and how it's affecting TRF brand. And I had somebody reach out asking what the best way, oh gosh, to help support the channel is. Oh, and I will tell you guys, after I show you the biggest fish of the day. That one there is almost 3 pounds with how chunky it is. Look at that, ate the frog down the gullet. You're not gonna lose them when they eat them like that. Oh, love it. Stinking beautiful fish. Gotta give this guy a heave. After that nice interruption, the best way to support the channel right now is just to shop for your tackle using those affiliate links down below. Basically, every fishing YouTuber has got an affiliate link with somebody. I've got Tackle Warehouse and Strike King and Loose. And so if you're shopping for any tackle from any brand, just click any one of those Tackle Warehouse links. It will track your entire cart purchase to my account, and it helps my channel continue to keep going, because the more that I have to travel and drive, the more I got to fill up that truck and boat, and gas prices are not cheap right now. So shopping through those links costs you nothing but one click and helps TRF continue to climb. I appreciate you guys. Let's catch some more fish. This pond oh, there's one. I was gonna say this pond reminds me so much of Florida. Florida strain bass, whatever the heck this shoreline grass is, it all looks like Florida, and these bass are healthy and fun. It's what I like to see. Pop and pad perch getting the job done. Oh, bluegill. Bluegill for sure. Boo! I'm not satisfied. I want another. So we're gonna make the long trek back to the truck, and I think I'm gonna get myself a swim jig or a vibrating jig. Not exactly sure which one yet, because when you're topwater fishing, you never catch all of them. There's always ones you miss, and there are many times you can go back with a different, more bottom-oriented lure and catch more fish. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna prove to you guys exactly what I teach. Now, for some reason, I'm low on the juice jig in my truck once again. So all I have in black and blue is a 5/8 ounce, definitely a little heavier than I want. But I think I'm really just gonna be pitching it and swimming it back to me, not letting it get to the bottom for a long period of time. I don't wanna get a whole bunch of snot on this thing, but I think black and blue juice jig might catch me a few. Oh my gosh, no way. What the heck? What the, did y'all, I hope my chest mount could see that. About a 6-pound bass just like surfaced itself, like it was trying to shake my jig, but I didn't even have him hooked. My jig was like 10 feet beyond him. Oh gosh, that was him, that was him, that was him. Felt the thud. I should have just waited. I should have waited. Oh, come on, big girl. There's one, there's one. Different fish though. Different fish, but yes, stinking sir, got one on the jig. Ha ha ha, ha ha ha, we love it. See folks, follow TRF and you'll catch more fish. Maybe there's more fish and bigger fish out in the middle than there even were on the frog. Oh, let's go to town, boys and girls. There's another one, there's another one. Same grass line, same line, yes sir, yes sir. Same exact cast. 2.5 pounder. Yes! This gets me hyped. Man, just seeing that 5 to 6 pounder roll on the top of the water made no sense, but really clued me in that there are fish in here to be caught. Oh my gosh. That's 3 casts from the same spot. Same cast. They are loaded down there. Holy cow. It's really rare that you'll catch that many on a frog and then come back and catch way more on a bottom lure. Usually you can catch all the active ones and then you'll have to really slow down, really grind for them. I think there's way more fish in this pond than I had imagined. Now the jig strike zone seems to be about 15 feet out from the bank. So I'm making a cast just beyond that, bringing it up the ridge, and that's where those fish are biting. So, and once I get to the grass, kind of shaking it right here for any followers, reeling it in, and making only about a 30-foot cast. I don't need to bomb it out there in the middle. I know based on those 3 fish where they're going to be, at least on this entire bowl. I have figured out the pattern to these fish, so I'm going to use it to my advantage and be as efficient as I can. There's one. There's one. Oh my gosh. Oh, it's bigger and strong. Or is he that big? I don't know. Yes, he is. Beautiful fish right there. Gosh, I love this pond. I'm coming back here. Yeehaw. I'm gonna have to go get a new jig trailer. I was not expecting to catch this many fish. And I will leave my favorite pond jig, this one right here, the juice jig, linked in the video description. If y'all ain't got one of these things, you need one pronto. There was one. Took my trailer. Dang it. My fish took my trailer. Back to the truck. So I have searched high and low, and I have 0 black and blue rage craws. As a matter of fact, I have 0 rage craws at all. My truck's tackle shop is running low, so we're gonna have to go with a summer craw structure bug. Definitely not color matched, but honestly, don't care. And we are back in business. Let's catch another one. Gosh, biggin', 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 I think. There's golfers behind me. I can't be too loud. I can't be loud. All right, now he's hit. Yes, sir. That's another one. I've worked this entire bowl right here without a bite. So I think these fish are just grouped up, probably feeding on bluegills around bluegill beds. Got myself another one. Yo. I was kind of expecting to keep getting bites as fast as I did, but I think it's more realistic that, like I said, they're grouped up. Every time I see golfers on the course, I always love to think of Wii Sports when it goes, nice approach. Did they have a Wii fishing? I don't know. Comment below if they had a Wii fishing. If they did, I never played it. There's one. Yes, sir. I knew that cast there would either result in a fish or a bunch of slime on my line, but I thought by literally seesawing it up and down the front of that grass mat, it might trigger a fish, and it did. It's getting too shallow over here. Let's head back to where we had an absolute flurry of fish to start, to see if we can finish out with one more bass. Gosh, there's one. There's one. Oh, I'm gonna lose him. I'm gonna lose him, aren't I? No, I'm not. Bring it up in here. Yes, sir. What a stinking way to end. What a way on a 3-pounder. One of the healthiest fish of the day. Stinking love it. Thank you, my friend. As soon as I got back to the juice hole over here, folks, got a bite. Well, we can't finish like that. There's got to be more fish in here. Gosh dang it. That was a lot of fish without retying. Felt the thunk, set the hook, snapped it off. Big time bummer, dude. Well, that is all she wrote. Well, that was awesome. For real though, I mean, like, I haven't had a pond day like that in quite a while. From pond number 39, that was basically featureless. I could tell from just the few fish I caught that the population was big, but the size of that population, like the body size, was not. But if you enjoyed this video, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I would love to have you guys as a part of Team TRF. And if you want to see my last 2 100 ponds episodes, as a matter of fact, we're gonna go with 100 pond episode here and jig video up here. The longer y'all stay on my channel, the better it does in the algorithm. I would appreciate if y'all would watch one of those 2 videos. We'll see you guys next time right here on TRF.